Hi guys, welcome back. So as you'll know, I have an upcoming surgery in 9 days to fix the lazy eye that I have on this side. So there's a lot of mixed emotions usually when you have surgery like that. It's very different versus the brain surgery I have overall initially. Versus the brain surgery, you know, they're cutting into my eye, versus they're cutting into my brain. So I mean, it's very different. At the beginning, I was scared when they told me that I had to have surgery. I didn't know what to do. I talked to my mom, and she's like, I think you really need to have this done. So I go in next Tuesday to have it done. So I'm a little nervous, but overall I'm at peace with it, and I know it's gonna help me in the end. So I'm kind of pumped in a way to have it done. But the hospital did send me my instructions about what I need to bring to the procedure. You know, what do I wear? Do I take any of my medications and whatnot? So they sent me that, and then they sent me another list, and that is for after the surgery, after I'm discharged. You know, instructing me on, you know, you can shower normal, just don't get the eye wet. Your eye's still gonna look extremely red and bloody for about, what did they say it was? About 2 to 6 weeks. So I'm praying it'll go away in 2 weeks and not 6 weeks, because I don't want to have to look just gross in the eye. Because I do have to go do my grocery runs and whatnot, so I don't want to look all gross. So, you know, and I do plan to go out and meet with friends. So I'm ready to just have this done and over with. You know, I used to be fazed about surgeries. I used to dread them. I didn't want to have them done. But you know, I prayed about it. You know, I have a church mentor who I love. She's amazing. She really, really taught me how to cast my fears onto God, because overall He will be there for me. He's the one that, you know, will help me get through the surgery. He's the one that will stand beside the doctors and guide them. And so, you know, she sent me a list of what scriptures to read during, you know, upcoming to the surgery, you know, to memorize them. Now, I did memorize them, but I can't tell you them offhand because my memory, my short-term memory has been affected from all these brain surgeries. Sorry, my speech is also affected from these brain surgeries. So, but, you know, I did talk with her. You know, we communicated through email, phone, and text messaging. She told me that she's more than willing to pray with me right before the surgery. So that gives me solace, and it helps me. So I'm just really thankful that I have this person that's willing to do that for me. So I'm really excited. I do know that I am going to have to get up. Me and my mother are going to have to get up really early the day of the surgery. The day before, they're actually going to call me to tell me what time I need to stop eating and drinking, because I have to fast accordingly. because they're going to give me anesthesia. You know, I can't take any medications. I can't do anything. So I'm ready to have this done, honestly. I'm truly excited. It's something that needs to be done, but I do know that I'm gonna have to get up extremely early, probably like at 5 or 6, maybe even earlier than that, I'm not sure. And I know I'm not gonna be a morning person, but I will record what goes on during that time, the day of the surgery. I will be recording. I probably won't be recording right away after the surgery. I may tell my mom to record me, but it just depends. Depending on how I come out of the surgery, I may be in too much pain to film, so she might not film me. So y'all might have to wait for a video until I'm ready and fully awake and kind of not in pain to do it. So there may not be a video. So I'm really excited for this surgery. So I am packing a bag today because it is Tuesday today. So the next Tuesday I go in for the surgery, but I am packing a bag today of just the essentials that I need. You know, they said, you know, to wear warm or comfortable clothing. So I'm actually going to just, the day of, I'm just going to throw on a t-shirt and some shorts, but in a spare bag that I have, I am going to put leggings, hospital socks, because I'm always cold in the hospitals. And the blankets sometimes don't always help. So I am going to pack leggings, some hospital socks that I have, you know, and maybe a different kind of t-shirt that's easy for me to get off and on, because they're obviously going to put monitors on my heart and elsewhere to make sure I'm okay. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm probably not today, I probably won't do it until the weekend. I'm going to put my wheelchair that I got as a gift from my aunt and uncle in the car, or Jeep, whatever you call it, because at least with this, they said that, you know, with the surgery, I am not going to be able to really see out of that eye. So, and for me, I don't like the uncertainty of it, and so I'd rather, you know, take the wheelchair as precautionary, you know, because I'm probably not going to be able to walk. You know, of course, I'm probably going to go in with my crutch, but, you know, I'm probably going to have to switch to my wheelchair right after surgery. So it just really depends on what we're going to do. So let's get into packing. So this is pretty much all I'm going to pack for now. I have my t-shirt. This is from another fellow chronic warrior. Her channel is called Chronically Jaquie. I will put a link in the description to her blog and to her merchandise where I got this. This shirt is amazing. It's comfortable and it's easy for me to put on. And of course I'm packing my leggings. I packed my elephant ones just because they're warm and I like the feeling. And of course my short hospital socks. I'm not putting the big ones on. And then my bag. I will do maybe a legging haul in the near future. As y'all know, I cannot wear pants really, because the button and the zipper, yeah, I have a tube in my stomach, and so it bothers the tube, and so I can't handle that. So I wear leggings majority of the time, or flowy shorts that are elastic. So that is pretty much all I'm putting in there for now. Probably Saturday or Sunday I will pack more maybe in the bag. It just depends. So, but I mean, it's only Tuesday. I have 9 days till the next one, so that's all that's going in there for now. So I'm pretty much packed for now. Like I said, I'm not gonna pack the rest of the stuff until like Saturday or Sunday because I'm still using them. Like I still need to pack. I'm going to have to pack my big carrier of medicine because they want like the list of my medications, and then they want the medications that I'm taking, especially that morning, or like I usually do every day. So I'm gonna take a little pack of that like I normally do. I'm gonna have to take one of these for for that day, because they said I can usually take it right after the surgery, but if I'm vomiting, because they said that there could be a risk of me vomiting, so it just depends really on how I'm feeling. And they did tell me that I can eat probably after. Just don't eat a heavy meal because your stomach is still recovering from the anesthesia. And for me, when I get anesthesia, sorry, I can't pronounce that word very well anymore. When I get anesthesia, I do okay with it, but sometimes there are downsides to where I throw up a lot, and it's just not good for me. So I have to, usually after every surgery, I have to either stick to, they usually give me either soup after surgery, or they just hand me an Ensure, because I can't eat anything. So probably the day before we'll also make a grocery run, and we'll go get me Ensures. We'll go get me some chicken noodle soup, so I can handle it. So they also did tell me that the next day after the surgery, my eye is probably not going to open, because when you're sleeping, all of it sticks together. So they told me that just to be aware. I'm sure you're going to be alarmed, but just don't freak out. You will be able to see. You just have to get like a warm, wet paper towel and gently, get the stuff, or as they call it, the crud, out of your eye, so it can open, so you can see. So I'm gonna have to do that. I mean, it's no biggie. I'll still be able to see on the other side. So, but they also did tell me, you need to be aware of that. Your eye is it's not going to just be red, it's going to be bloody, because they are cutting into the eye. So it's not just gonna be red, it's gonna be bloody. So I'm like, okay. So I mean, it is a little unsettling, but I'm good. I'm okay with that. I mean, if it helps me in the end, I'm okay. So but they did say after the surgery I will have to go back on the following week, or the next week, to go check on the eye, and then I will have to go back in 6 weeks after that appointment to see about the eye. And if it still doesn't help, then they're probably gonna have to do it on this eye as well, because they notice this eye sometimes goes in also. So we will have to see. And if they are still both acting up right after the surgery, see, I don't know if you could see it, it just happened right there. If it didn't really help, then they're going to most likely give me prism glasses to help and see if that works, because we'll see. But I'm praying, and I'm staying faithful about the surgery. If it's God's will, I know He will make it to where it's straight, if it's in His will. So I'm strongly believing for that. So see y'all in maybe, let's see, hold on, 5 or 6 more days, and I will finish adding to this bag that I have set up for the surgery, and we will go from there. And like I said, I will be recording the day of the surgery, you know, when I wake up and everything, so we'll go from there. I will also be putting in the description a link to where you can get the t-shirts and to her page, to her pages. I also wanted to make y'all aware, chronically Jaquie is actually no longer with us. She passed away a few months ago, but she is in our hearts, and her family is always in my prayers. She's the one that inspired me to start this vlogs and start making people aware of hydrocephalus awareness, you know, cerebral palsy awareness, Meniere disease, which is the hearing loss, and the Turner syndrome. You know, she's the one that helped me how do I put this? She made me have the confidence to make daily or weekly vlogs about my daily struggles with my chronic illnesses, as I just mentioned. So I am truly thankful to have had her in my life.